Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Tuesday, July 3rd. And you can see outside my window this morning some ground fog in the background, but really a nice looking start to the day. And today will be a nice looking day out there with highs getting up close to 90. But the comfortable dew points and humidities this morning is going to give way to some rather humid conditions by this afternoon. In fact, tomorrow we could see dew points back in the 70s and highs possibly in the low 90s. And we could even see some heat advisories across the area, but it's going to be very dependent on the cloud cover and any precipitation that might be around. And again, we'll come close to 90 today, mainly upper 80s, but again, I think a couple spots will hit 90. And then some scattered storms for Wednesday and Thursday, about a 40 or 50% chance. Again, I think the best chance will be for Wednesday afternoon as we get some instability to build. And then for Thursday, could be at any time, but I think the best chance will be late Thursday into Thursday evening, Thursday night, when a cold front will be coming into the area. And that's going to give us some real comfortable air mass here as we go through the weekend. And again, we could see possible heat advisories though for Wednesday, maybe even Thursday as well. As far as yesterday, we had a high of 85.4, a low of 70, so a pretty warm day yesterday. And the state high, 90 degrees in Detroit, and the overnight coldest spot, 53 at Copper Harbor. And you can see our normal high is 82 by day, and our normal low is 56 at night. This next slide is very interesting. People ask me how many 90-degree days that we've had, and how's that compare to what we've had in the past. And you can see if you go back to the mid to late 1990s, some pretty strong La Nina years, and we had 30 days above 90 back in 1998. The other date that stuck out to me was 2012. You can remember we had about 7 days in March that was in the 80s, so just once in a lifetime weather event for that year. And then Jim Snow was talking about what effects we had when Mount Pinatubo erupted, and that was actually on June 15th of 91. And its overall pattern kept temperatures for about 2 years about 1 degree below normal. So combine that year with a very strong El Nino. In 1992, very strong El Nino with those additional cooling from Mount Pinatubo led to one of the worst disastrous corn crops in mid-Michigan history. We had huge yields, but the problem is test weight's only about 42 to 46. The corn fell apart in your hands. Just a terrible crop year. And again, you can blame a very strong El Nino combined with an unusually strong volcanic eruption the year before, creating cooler conditions. So kind of the perfect storm that year to lead to just a terrible corn crop. And if we look at temperatures this morning, though, they're comfortably in the 60s across much of the area. The warm spot 70 in Jasper, and the cool spot down to comfortable 50 degrees at Newaygo. On the satellite view this morning, you can see some large storms that have erupted across the Dakotas into Minnesota, where there are some aerial flood watches out, and some strong storms again, especially for northeastern South Dakota and southeast North Dakota. And again, those storms will stay away from us here in the mid-Michigan area and the MAC, LAC area. We got to watch this area here. Again, this will flare up in the afternoon. We could see some of those showers and thunderstorms possibly develop around the Jackson area or towards our Jasper, Blissfield, and up towards St. Thomas, maybe even Tupperville area. But again, they'll be quite scattered. But if you do get a thunderstorm, it could produce some torrential heavy downpours in a short period of time. But overall, we're going to see this dry band here bring in that very warm to hot conditions here the next few days, with highs today, tomorrow, and Thursday getting up around or even in the low 90s in spots. As far as the dew points, again, you can see the higher dew point area across southeast lower Michigan. All that higher dew point area is going to be moving to the north. Comfortable dew points in the upper 50s right now across Newaygo and Lakeview. And if we look at the radar, you can see those strong storms out here to our northwest. And again, they'll continue to move to the northeast. Anything moving this way will weaken as high pressure will remain in control here over the next 24 hours before we see a chance of thunderstorms later tomorrow afternoon during the heating of the day. On the weather map this morning, you can see that stalled out front off to our south, the focal point for thunderstorms this morning, and the low pressure system that'll be moving up into Canada. A secondary low, eventually it'll be moving up that same front. That'll help keep the front from moving very fast, but eventually it'll begin to move its way towards the Great Lakes. You can see the front by tomorrow morning well off to our northwest, and it'll quickly move to the east finally as we get towards Thursday morning. And although the WPC doesn't have this, I inserted this area here. I think we need to watch for afternoon and evening and nighttime thunderstorms that could be on the strong to possibly severe side on Thursday. Again, right now the best bet is that they'll remain below severe levels, but I think this area we need to watch here over the next couple of days to see if they upgrade that area for the potential for some severe storms. As far as precipitation, you can see, let's hope we get this, because we probably stay dry until the middle of next week if we don't get this rain here for Wednesday and Thursday, and then a better chance again as you get into our southern counties, where again some of that stalled out moisture may produce some showers and thunderstorms today as well across those areas. As far as weather watch this morning, you can see yesterday I talked about these heat advisories will start coming into play. They're creeping our way, and again for tomorrow and for Thursday there's a chance we could see heat advisories, especially for the southern half of lower Michigan. And we have also excessive heat watches off to our south and off to our west. Area flood watch due to those thunderstorms, and severe thunderstorm watch this morning as you get out into the Dakotas. Again, those storms all moving off to the northeast should stay away from us. Our forecast again today, highs up in the upper 80s to around 90. I think in the low 90s the next couple of days for Wednesday and Thursday. That'll be our best chance of precipitation with about a 30 to 50% chance of scattered storms. And then we've had just a fantastic weekend. If you've got plans to go camping, you couldn't have picked a better weekend with comfortable daytime temperatures in the upper 70s to the mid 80s. And again, we'll warm up Sunday and Monday in the low to mid 80s, but very comfortable dew points and humidities with lots of sunshine all weekend long. Thanks for stopping by, and have yourself a great day, and have a happy 4th of July and 73s to all.